Last night was the soft opening of the brand new nighttime parade coming to the Magic Kingdom on July 20th of this year. Disney Starlight, Dream the Night Away. It's been 9 years since there's been a nighttime parade at the Magic Kingdom, so excitement from everybody has been through the roof for this brand new nighttime parade. Last year, at D23, the Ultimate Disney Fan Event, Disney announced the brand new parade, Disney Starlight, Dream the Night Away, then confirming that it would debut in summer of 2025, and later confirming the opening date, July 20th, 2025. So every Disney fan, including myself, have been eagerly awaiting for July 20th, but then yesterday, Disney confirmed a surprise soft opening performance of Disney Starlight, caught everybody off guard, and everybody sprinted over to Magic Kingdom. Unfortunately, I could not make it last night. I had other plans, but I am hoping to see it next week. So I was sitting at my house last night watching a live stream of the parade and then watched a bunch of videos of it this morning, and I have my opinion on the parade. So let's talk about what my thoughts are on Disney Starlight, Dream the Night Away. So let's get this party started. So prior to the debut of Disney Starlight, Disney had given us a bunch of concept art for the floats in this parade. So we did have a pretty good idea as to what the parade would entail, which franchises would be involved, which characters would be there, and which would not. So over the past year, we've begun to see more and more concept art be released by Disney, eventually teasing every single float that would be in the parade. So excitement was through the roof for the first Magic Kingdom nighttime parade in the past 9 years. What the concept art showed me, and pretty much everybody else, was that Disney was going big with this parade. These floats looked huge in this concept art, and they looked so bright and colorful and full of quality and care that we've come to expect from the Walt Disney Company. So again, everyone was so excited for this parade, including myself. And so then yesterday at the Magic Kingdom, everyone's enjoying their day, everybody's having a fun time at the park, when this happens.
Good evening, stargazers. We have heard your wishes upon a star, and with glad hearts, we grant them to come true as we proudly present a preview of the new nighttime parade, Disney Starlight, Dream the Night Away. Beginning at 9 p.m., Disney Starlight can be viewed from the parade route throughout the Magic Kingdom. We look forward to inviting you to dream the night away soon.
So obviously this came as a very big surprise for a lot of people. I honestly wasn't even expecting a soft opening because Disney hadn't even announced cast member previews for this thing, so I was really expecting July 20th to be our first look at the parade. So everybody was shocked that we were getting a soft opening, and excitement filled through the roof. Then at 9 o'clock, when the parade was supposed to begin, there was thunder in the area, so Disney had to delay the parade by a little bit, but a few minutes later, the weather cleared up, and Disney Starlight Dream the Night Away begun its first ever public performance. And it was fantastic. I think that Disney Starlight is a phenomenal parade. Everything about it was done so thoughtfully and tastefully that you can really tell that so much care and passion went into this project. It's clear that this parade is going to be around for years to come. So let's take a look at Disney Starlight. So the parade begins with a huge float of the Blue Fairy from Pinocchio. This is a really impressive float. It has a massive scale, and I cannot imagine how big it is in person. But then inside of the float is Pinocchio and Geppetto. What? Like, that is so awesome. It's just this level of care that they put into the parade that just works so well. I think it's such a good detail that they put in there. So continuing with the theme of wishing, we have a float themed to the movie Wish, We have my boy Valentino at the front of the float. We have Asha on the top of it. And if you look at that projection surface, you can see Star appear every now and then. The float design is great, the lighting design is great, and the music is great as well. Another great float for Disney Starlight, and it gets you so excited for the rest of the parade. Then you see butterflies come, and it introduces you to our next movie, Encanto. This float is huge. We have Mirabel, Isabella, and Bruno all on the float together. On top of that, we have an animated butterfly at the front, which I love. I believe that candle is an LED screen because of how bright and vibrant it is. And of course, you can also see a little rat on the railing where Bruno is, which is a really nice touch they added to the float. I love this float. Encanto is one of my favorite Disney movies, so I'm so happy that it got a float in this parade. Then you get those crystal thingies from Frozen 2 that introduce you to our next movie, Frozen. Again, the Frozen float is another big hit in my opinion. I believe again it has an LED surface at the back, and again it's big, it's bright, it's vibrant, it continues that theme of the parade. All these floats are huge and they're super colorful. I think that this float again perfectly suits that theme that they're going for with this parade. Everything's so vibrant, and again, this float is another great addition to this parade. Then we get these dancers with these awesome costumes to open up the princess float. I really like the princess float. I think that it's very bright and colorful, and I like that it's in the middle of the parade rather than the end like some other parades that we have, just because I feel like that it adds a nice variety to the parade, because we've been getting a lot of single IP floats. And so having a more generic float that features a lot of different characters works really well at this point in the parade. And again, it's beautiful, it's colorful, it's vibrant, and again, it's just incredible. And then you get those amazing dancers again with those beautiful costumes. Then we get one of my favorite floats of the entire parade, the Coco float. Coco is an iconic Disney movie, and it's one of my personal favorites. So having it have a big presence at Walt Disney World is incredible. It's a big float, it's a grand float, and I love all the lights on it. Again, every float has such good lighting. On top of that, the float design itself is incredible, as with all the other floats in this parade. Then we get an awesome transition into our next float. So then we have the Moana float, which is a huge wow moment of this parade in my opinion. The scale of this float is huge. The design of the float's incredible, and the lighting design is of course incredible. I absolutely love this float, and again, the scale of it just blows me away. And then Tinkerbell greets us and introduces us to our next float, the huge Peter Pan float. This thing is a beast. It's huge. It has the giant London clock tower, a giant moon in the back, and Peter and Wendy dancing in the middle of it. It's an absolutely brilliant float. I think it's incredible, and again, shows the level of care and passion put into this parade. It's incredible. And lastly, the finale float of Disney Starlight, and my personal favorite float of Disney Starlight, is the giant train, which features an original character for Disney Starlight, Whimsy the Train. And of course, Whimsy plays the Main Street Electrical Parade main theme song, which is just awesome. So this is by far the biggest float in the entire parade, and in my opinion is the most impressive float of the entire parade. It's just huge, it's so lively, it looks so detailed, and the lighting on it is of course incredible. And so this is very clearly the big Disney character float that has all your favorite characters on it, Mickey and the gang, and you also get Snow White, Dopey, Aladdin, Jasmine, Rapunzel, and Flynn Rider on it. And then at the very top you have Mickey and Minnie wishing everybody a good night. A perfect way to end off this incredible parade. And as Whimsy says goodbye, you get to see the Disney Starlight logo in a much smaller float, which ends off the parade with the crowd of people heading behind it to head to their next destination. A really cool thing is this digital projection surface at the back of it, which actually can feature Jiminy Cricket at times, which is an incredible nod to Spectro Magic, which I love that they put that in there. I really hope that I've shown you that Disney Starlight is a perfect parade for the Magic Kingdom. It's huge, it's grand, and it's really just so thoughtful. It's an incredible work of art, and again, every single person who worked on this project clearly cared so much about the final product and really just loves the Magic Kingdom, loves Disney, and you can tell that in every second of this parade. There's so much passion, love, and care put into it, and I want to take this moment to thank everybody who worked on Disney Starlight. It's incredible. I absolutely love this parade. My personal favorite Disney parade has been Paint the Night for a pretty long time, but I do feel like that Disney Starlight is my new favorite Disney parade, which is saying a lot because I adore Paint the Night, but this is just insanely good. I think that just the float design is so incredible, the music is great, and just everything about it just feels so Disney in the best way possible. But with that, thank you so much for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content just like this, and leave a comment down below letting me know what you think of Disney Starlight, and leave the keyword whimsy in your comment for a shout out in the next video. And with that, I'll see you all real soon.